We are the greatest team, and now's when teams get to perhaps find out what it's going to take to get there.
And the crowd in London lets you know they're excited, so are we, as we head into game number 1, match 1 of our ApexLegends Global Series Split 2 playoffs here in the Copper Box Arena. Dia, always a pleasure, my friend. Let's get to it.
I think Mill, baby.
I think we talked enough. It's time to see the players take flight. And by flight, I mean down from the dropship and onto the landing zones here where they have claimed. Will they stay claimed? That's what we're about to find out. We mentioned that the fight at Mill could be occurring, Dia, as we take a look at the map. What stands out here? Where are we looking?
Well, mostly.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know it is a little late, but we have some action here over at Mill. Dia, break this down. It's not Dreamfire, and KCP Noctum has gotten in the mix.
Noctum, baby!
What?
Haven't made their way over to Mill. They couldn't decide where they wanted to land, but they picked the most deadly spot on the map.
Because they've still got Optic above them, and that is a team that we have I kind of been remiss not to speak as much about as we could have. Skittlecakes, Nox, adding dropped after the collapse of SSG.
Routes to antenna, FaZe is going to be chilling. And we got MDY White, bro, playing the cannon where LG usually plays. I'm not going to lie, if I'm MDY White, I am moving out of this spot literally immediately, bro. Immediately. All right, so Fury and the boys are good, too. They're going to be crafting over in Lightning Rod.
Watson on the Fusey.
He is. Yo, Fusey! I'm kind of excited about this, man. This is great.
I like to see it. He's definitely the only one in the lobby.
I mean, I've never actually seen Watson on Fuse, like, really at all, to be fair. I don't really know if he's a Watson play, like a Fuse player, but he's definitely a big time flex as well. All right, and here we go. Like I said, man, LG is going to start to take this fight over near the cannon side. And MDY White should be shitting their pants right now.
And, you know, this is a fight we see constantly from the boys over at LG. You know, they're absolutely looted, crafted, armoried up. They always fight for this cannon side no matter what the zone is on a South Pole. They always fight this.
Yeah.
So, you know, they have about 1 minute and 15 seconds here on the zone closing. And they have storm time if they want to. They're going to slowly start to work this team, try to gain space, drain their meds, as we see Nizul getting his purple as well. And Yanya doing what he does best, looking for an entry here. We might see a fight break out here.
Oh, we're definitely going to see it. I mean, LG always plays for this position. There's no way they give it up to a team like MDY White, who they know they could beat into 3v3. And these boys have been on fire lately. Here we go. The Horizon ulti out. The grenade spam going to start up. That boy giving him the suck.
And the... Never mind.
No, not the second one at all. But my man Yanya with some good shots. Nizul getting a knock. It is 1-1, though. It's going to be up to Nizul and Yanya here for a 2v2.
Yep, Yanya getting the bat off here. As LG in a 2v2, as Nizul takes a lot of damage here. Yanya's going to have to get this bat off and go nuclear because this is probably going to be a counter swing.
Yeah, this is actually really bad for LG. Guerrero's getting knocked there. It's really, really
bad. And here it goes. Good shots there from Yanya as he picks up one.
Hey!
Picks up two, and MDY goes down to LG.
Is there a third party? No one near at all. They will get the reset, and MDY White is eliminated by LG. LG coming in big time, coming in hot as Imperial. How? Going down right now as well to Draugr in the top right of the kill feed. Where are they at right now? TSM trying to even look for them. I don't even know where they're at.
Running the table, MDY White's going to hurt some of the fans here in the building, but LG Chivas off to a very nice start. All three stay alive, and Yanya, boy oh boy Yanya, one of the best players individually in this tournament, is going to get off to a great start.
Welcome to land, MDY White. There is no opportunity to step even a bit too far forward. Ascend, rain down fire on TSM, who've chosen to take the low ground in antenna. This was not their first choice, of that I am sure, but
get them that second win in a row and win champs, hoist that trophy. It was LG Chivas and Optic Gaming. LG Chivas on high, Optic Gaming down below. That could have put an end to it. So these two teams have tasted it. They've tasted that moment. They've tasted those big moments. Both teams have had a hard time getting back. I think LG Chivas, if they continue to play zone and be in these smart spots, Dia, they've got the firepower to be able to contend with anyone.
That they do, and the fact that they're approaching from opposite sides of the map should scare all of the sandwich squads the center of that, because surviving that is going to be very difficult. We've got another squad approaching from the south, however, as up on the hillside by Gravity Cannon. Complexity have set up, and you are seeing the monster that is going to come out of Barometer in the southern rotation, perhaps including, as we said, Optic, but certainly and surprisingly including Dreamfire, who have made a full recovery.
and now they claim that entire western, southwestern side to be able to rotate into zone.
There's the power of a good position. Holding gravity cannon from that early on was the difference maker. KCP knew that they only had one way to go and weren't able to make it. Optic now unable to make it as well. This Zing, this ring is going to take them down. Skittlecake's still somehow alive, but it is temporary at best. And Tropic go down, and Optic Gaming soon to follow as Noct has nowhere to be.
Ascend still alive, TSM still alive as well. Vexed falls though, as well as in Tropic, so be careful.
That out and into this mess, where LG have been holding just the rock by Gale Station to make sure they don't get ooped. This is an important play. Well, it's nice to take space. LG are playing the conservative game.
LG probably have the best position here. The only thing that could happen is somebody gets greedy. Somebody says, we've got to move somewhere, and we're going to go backside rock, and we don't care who we're fighting. LG maybe not planning for that, but expecting that things could not go as swimmingly as it looks right now, as round 4 is about to close. Maybe 6, 7 teams, including Fnatic, TSM, Moist, Ascend, Riddle Order, as well as Element 6 outside of this zone in Antenna. They've all got to move right now. 8 squads left, and Moist still, with some momentum, have a chance to pull it off, but they're going to have to get through Riddle Order, who are in their own engagement here.
My Lord.
Up and down from Mia K, finds one, looking to find 2, and get the collapse. That's another one, Element 6 down. Riddle Order takes the kill.
That's the player that saved Riddle the series, that saved them the game, and now with Complexity and fight up against LG, we're fighting for the winning squad. Whoever holds on to this spot should take it all, and LG Chivas, again, don't even do them the decency of making it look hard.
That was so simple for LG Chivas. It looked like they weren't even trying. That was the fight at the high ground where the circle will end. Complexity just got tired of waiting. They said, let's go for it, and they did. Unfortunately, it is LG who remains king of the zone. It's certainly looking like a win for them, but there's an evac tower. What, a little bit of a distraction? A little bit of a backup plan. Verhul still alive?
Plenty of squads trying to make it in right now. Start a fight, I believe, technically in zone and with quite a bit of cover. LG Chivas have to focus their attention towards the north, allowing Start a Fight to claim a few more placement points.
You certainly wouldn't say the Spitfire is meta, but in the hands of Yanya, anything should work, especially with a Prowler to switch over to.
Running
the assault. Running out of ammo. That was what hurt them in terms of stopping Dark Zero from winning. They ran out of ammo.
He's going to have to work their way in. TSM is eliminated. Great job by Evan there, man, to get some extra placement points. It's going to be the boys over at Start a Fight, Moist, and LG all in the top 3 here, Greek, as we move into the final circle.
Yep, LG has done a phenomenal job holding their spot here. As Empty goes down and he gets finished, so it's going to be Moist with just 2 people left here. Start a Fight doing a good job to put on some pressure. And if you're Start a Fight, you might want to start looking to maybe play for second place here and get the clear.
I think so as well, Greek. They have no Gibraltar ulti here at all. I think they look for the second place. They make it work. I think they take down Moist because Moist is not going to be able to apply pressure here at all.
You know,
they've been in this position forever. Will the same thing happen yet again to an APAC South team in Pricey and Jogger? It doesn't look like it. It's Start a Fight Esports who take down the rotation of Moist, and now it looks like it's setting up for a Start a Fight Esports LG Chivas finish.
And look at the composition coming out of South America. We knew they had a lot to offer coming into this land. 3 squads left. Rampart, Crypto, Gibraltar. They are breaking the game.
What is this squad? What are they doing? Whatever it is. The rest of the lobby wants a little bit because top 3, 9 points already, and a great position, at least for now, has put Start a Fight in the conversation. But Pricey and Jogger, they've stayed alive. This could get a little wonky. Lusquin, Jinx, Sleepola, they could try to rotate. Obviously, Pricey trying to stay alive. I think everyone says, let's get rid of this team, and then we'll fight it out as 3v3s. But you never know. If they can't finish them quickly, Yanya could be exposing himself here, and it could leave something open for Start a Fight.
Moist can't commit to the low ground. LG can't commit to the low ground. Whatever team actually tries to take out Start a Fight is relegating themselves to second, and it puts us in this harassment battle. Now, the next ring is going to determine who ultimately has to move first, but I suspect that we'll find out much before that. Drager actually gets back up, but remember, we've still got Gibraltar Ultimate, Crypto Ultimate, and Rampart set up for Start a Fight. They should not go down fast.
Yanya looks to just try to move. They destroy, I believe, the Horizon Black Hole.
Is dope.
Their jerseys are gorgeous, Green. And look at this, Yanya using the Q to try to kill Moist here instead of taking the fight with SAF, and here we go.
Here comes the bubble from Starter Fight.
Yeah, and they still have no Jibby ulti, so no ulti here for Jibby in the late game, but that bubble is going to cause some problems. The crypto ulti coming out, and it's going to be Moist, the solo, trying to take down the boys SAF. It's actually a duo now. They got the res.
Yep,
And
here goes Starter Fight playing for second. LG waiting for this fight to ensue, and they're trying to steal some KP here as LG going to close it out here in this game number 1.
And here we go, 3v3. It is not over yet, kid. The armor swap for Yanya coming out. SAF trying to stay up. Yanya gets
Getting an
another
armor
one.
swap. Nizul gets a knock, and so does Jaguaras. It's going to be LG starting it off strong, baby.
The president himself taking game number 1. Stop messing with the kid Yanya, baby. Stop messing with him.
What a game number 1. LG taking it home. And that doesn't get any easier for the boys. They held that spot from ring 2, closed off everybody out on their back, third party, picked up some KP, and that's just an easy dub for them to pick up.
And just like that, we questioned whether they could do it all. Well, they just did it all and then some. LG Chivas take game 1 here in London in your split 2 playoffs with a smile on everybody.
A Mexican squad up against a Brazilian squad. Now, LG Chivas may be playing in North America, but South America as a whole looked good.
Buenos dias versus Bon Dia.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of fans right now in our Twitch, YouTube chats, and all over the world celebrating this win and that final 2. But it didn't seem so simple at the start. I mean, they had to do a lot of work to get Moist Esports out of there, and credit to Pricey and Draugr, who made it difficult to do so with a lesser position.
They did, and is the difficulty of coming out of Antenna.